Thank you for tuning in to a reading with Luminescent here. This is for the moon in Aries, Scorpio season, 6th house, Scorpio, moon transit, order, health, which equals wealth, foundations, creating from the heart what needs to be done, building, of course, taking care of things. And the Hermit card came out this way, looking at the challenge, and then another card came out with it that crossed it, so I just put them both here. During this moon in Aries transit, shout out to all those Scorpios with birthdays, moon in Aries peoples. New action: the moon will be in Aries on Wednesday. Venus will already be in Libra. The moon will conjunct Chiron and Mars retrograde. So we are going into this knowing that we are healing some ego, some desires, some animalistic natures. The message I got was check yourself before you wreck yourself, because the square to Capricorn, we're going to be paused in action. And it will be temporary, but in conjunction with Scorpio is going to add, more flame to the fire when it comes to emotions, power. It could be some power plays going on. With relationships, Venus being in Libra, opposing this moon, as well as Mercury retrograde in Libra, squaring off with Capricorn. So the North Node sextile is an opportunity to do better ways of communicating with the past, and we get to show what the retrogrades is: Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter, but Saturn definitely. What have we learned when it comes to communicating to get on the path we're destined to be on, in addition to not only bringing that into existence, but how we work that energy in groups or one-on-one with others, with Libra one-on-one and Gemini groups of people, like clusters of people that you are familiar with. And a new way of doing that can be challenging. However, the pauses come from us understanding that sometimes we need to take a break and think about things before we speak, or maybe just analyzing the truth about what it is we want to say and taking responsibility for what we may be sending our way as a karmic tie. I just noticed this is 2 cards and not 1. Okay, interesting, because this was an extra card that came out. So let's look at the first card, which is the overall energy for this moon transit. Like, what's the card of this energy? And we have the 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy. So we are dreaming, we're sensing from the depths of our sacred places, or creating sacred space or places to build from. And we may be a little in the clouds a bit when it comes to what we want to have. So with the Hermit here as the challenge, we could be studying or looking to ways how we alone can fulfill our own desires. And that was being crossed with the 7 of Swords, figuring out what you should and shouldn't share, especially when it regards to emotions. 2 sevens here. Saturn, separation, division, getting rid of things that don't serve you, conquering fears of being alone, and learning how to better communicate how you feel with everyone else after being alone for a while. And the blessing here was the Page of Cups, the miracle. So with the Page of Cups, this is an offer, of course, a message, something sweet, of course. Venus is in Libra, so everyone may be very aligned with being charming and diplomatic when conversing, which makes it easier because if you're learning new ways to communicate with those from the past who are close to you, or situations that are coming back up because Mercury is retrograde, we need to address one-on-one with other people. We found different ways to better communicate, so it becomes easier to share that, sweetness with someone else when you are looking to genuinely, Scorpio energy, transform something based on A, what you know, and B, what you know is right for you, and doing your best by your own, with your own higher intuition, your own higher consciousness, and in an effort to push a positive message with others. Like, you want to create a positive atmosphere with others. So being kind to yourself will, in effect, make it easier for you to be kind to others. So let's look here at the first advice. We have this card for the moon in Pisces: worthiness and receptivity. Very Venusian energy, very much so. And the second one was speak your truth. Yeah, so we're going to find ways to be very diplomatic in speaking our truth with others that we may have not gotten to speak with for a while now, with these retrogrades going on. They will be ending very soon. So, but with Saturn and Pluto definitely already going direct things, the world is moving again. The world is moving forward again, but us on a personal level, we're still picking up pieces and understanding what's going on within us internally, and all the changes that we've been making spiritually, and how, with Seven of Cups, how on earth does my spiritual realizations that have jumped tenfold going to correlate with the reality of the situations that I'm trying to manifest on my own in truth, that may or may not hurt other feelings, that I may or may not want to keep from others to protect, or just to keep focus. And sometimes it's just sending a nice quick message, just checking up on somebody, just making sure they know you're thinking about them, or you're aware of them and what they got going on. The Four of Wands was at the bottom, so just sending that type of energy and a message to someone, or even us receiving those type of messages, and being, just honest about how we feel with someone, we'll get that honesty back. We have, be your authentic self. Definitely Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. Endless abundance, Page of Cups, definitely. We can say a lot by saying something so simple sometimes. And then the extra card that came out was the free will. And at the bottom we have relationships. Again, Venusian energy. Mars is, self. Libra is one-on-one with self and then others. Scorpio is, emotional intelligence that you share with others. Being able to share, period, is Scorpio. So we do have an option to share our emotions and feelings with others, being honest. Sometimes with this square of Scorpio and Aquarius, we did just have the 0-degree quarter square moon on Friday. So the truth that may have been spoken or during around that time, or that we wanted to speak at that time, you don't have to question the wisdom in what you did. If it was how you felt, it was truly how you felt, and you don't have to apologize for it. If you do have to apologize, of course you should. However, when it comes to understanding how you feel about something, be true to yourself. It's okay to feel however you want to feel. Just make sure that when you communicate your true feelings, that you do so with, honey instead of a storm. You want to keep speaking endless abundance over yourself and others. And if you choosing to do that means you are using your free will, your solar plexus energy, your sun energy, the part of you that affirms your place here. And, you know, nobody's able to, I ain't gonna say nobody, but the best ways to, or the best energy rather, when it comes to affirming yourself is Aries, Sun in Aries card, and this is Venus in Aries here. So we want to affirm the love that we have for ourselves by sharing it with others, building relationships. Okay. How you take care of yourself is how you teach others to take care of you, and, you know, keep spreading good vibrations all around. When things do become challenging with Capricorn, Libra, and Aries energies, the way out is Cancer, because we don't have any Cancer energy right now. So yeah, we definitely want to, you know, work on being forgiving, work on being as kind as possible. We may be way more psychically attuned than we were before. So definitely make sure 1101 you practice self-protection. And it's not to mean that somebody is bad or negative. It just 1111. It just means that you are taking care of yourself when you practice what works for you, what makes you happy, it keeps you protected, and then you can share that energy with others, that information with others. Hence the cup. I just think this card is so cute. She just looks so sweet. It's just like, here you go. It's just so sweet. Okay, so you know, Aries energy here. That's my moon in Aries reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can also donate to the channel, book a reading, or read up on the latest astrology transits. I will be doing the Venus and Libra transit blog post soon if I haven't posted it already by the time you view this. You can definitely check for that. I did Venus and Virgo as well. And get ready, the eclipse is upon us. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.